While today marks a year since the U.S. Supreme Court set off a health care crisis among women when it struck down the national right to an abortion.
And that decision was both praised and condemned this weekend, and it still remains a pivotal issue as this country enters yet another election season. John Fenoglio joins us live from the KTLA-5 News Center. He's got a look at the consequences of that ruling. John.
Well, Karine, Rick, good evening to you. A woman's right to an abortion was a constitutional right for nearly half a century. That ended 1 year ago today. Tonight, we're seeing a range of reactions and divided policy positions. But most affected are the millions of women who rely on reproductive care and in many cases can no longer access it.
Not the church, not the state, the people must decide their fate.
On the one-year anniversary since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, the battle over abortion is intensifying.
Let's put an end to unwanted abortion.
In Washington, D.C. and in cities across the country, praise and protest over the High Court's termination of the landmark 1973 ruling granting a constitutional right to abortion in America.
How dare they attack basic health care? How dare they attack our fundamental rights?
Vice President Kamala Harris rallying supporters in North Carolina, taking aim at conservative leaders in states with high maternal mortality rates and abortion bans.
The very people who claim to care about the health of women and babies are the same people who do not treat the maternal mortality crisis as the crisis it is. The hypocrisy.
On this Celebrate Life Day, we celebrate, and we stand for life.
Former Vice President and 2024 presidential candidate Mike Pence addressing supporters in D.C., celebrating the SCOTUS ruling in Dobbs versus Jackson, which overturned Roe in June of 2022.
Because of your prayers, the Supreme Court of the United States sent Roe versus Wade to the ash heap of history where it belongs and gave America a new beginning for life.
His comments coming one day after he challenged his GOP rivals to support a federal 15-week abortion ban.
We stand for the babies and their unalienable right to life.
Following the court's decision to end Roe, dozens of conservative states rushed to enact so-called trigger laws banning or restricting abortion, laws that had been written before the court's ruling. The result, a patchwork of laws across the country and shuttered health clinics. Medical experts say it's created a devastating gap in care for millions of women, especially women of color and low-income families who may not be able to travel to other states for vital health care. Currently, 20 Democratic states protect abortion access, including California. L.A. Mayor Karen Bass offering this message to women outside the Golden State.
California welcomes them. The state of California, I'm proud to say that we put a woman's right to choose in our state constitution. And so where the state of California stands is clear, and if women happen to be here, health care will be provided.
Public opinion polls consistently show that most Americans oppose overturning Roe versus Wade, as well as the most restrictive abortion bans, while also opposing unchecked abortion access, which the latter medical experts say is very rare. In the newsroom, I'm John Fenoglio, KTLA 5 News.
John, thank you.